Britain is home to almost 3,000 invasive species. There are 4 problem invasive species commonly found by urban rivers. Thames 21 has set up a programme to address some of the damage caused by decades of human intervention along urban waterways.
This is a Himalayan balsam patch. Leaves the riverbank quite exposed to erosion.
They cause all sorts of damage to ecosystems, including changing habitats and starving native animals of food and resources. They may eat or parasitize other native species, outcompete for food, light, or nesting sites, and bring new diseases with them. If left unchecked, they dominate habitats, and some ecosystems are now facing a big struggle to survive. Now, let's look at the 4 invasive species and how to identify them. Japanese knotweed shoots appear in spring. It is normally treated with chemical herbicide or stem injection, which require licenses to use and 3 to 4 years to fully impact. Giant hogweed, commonly found on riverbanks, grows up to 5 meters tall, with the flowering heads up to 80 centimeters across. Giant hogweed can be treated with chemical herbicide or cutting the trap roots in the spring. Volunteer groups should seek professional expertise before undertaking this work. Floating Pennywort is found on the surface of still and slow-moving fresh water. It can grow up to 20 centimeters per day and forms thick mats which can dominate a waterway. Care must be taken not to let it float downstream when it is being removed. In many cases, it requires moving mechanically, but where it hasn't grown too dense, it can be removed by hand. Today's River Action Group is tackling the invasive species, Himalayan Balsam, at a typical London river, just in time for the release of the plant's seeds.
To tackle some of these patches of Himalayan balsam by pulling the plant. This is a Himalayan balsam patch. So we will grab the stem at the base, pull it out, give it a little shake so the earth will detach from the root, and then you will snap the plant a couple of times, and it makes a very satisfying noise.
Today is our first day of actually attacking it and getting as much done as we possibly can. We've cleared quite a vast stretch down the side of the river. Voluntary work is excellent, you know, it's a great camaraderie, have a good laugh, don't we, Fred? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell the truth. As long as I'm fit and able to do it, I will do it. I love it. One more for the truck.
Himalayan balsam is a big problem in the UK. We don't know the actual extent of the spread of this invasive species, but we are using the cartographer app to actually identify locations and the extent of the spread of the plant.
Volunteer groups can download the cartographer app to help identify invasive species across UK waterways. The data collected through cartographer is vital for local authorities and landowners to develop a strategic catchment-wide plan for tackling problem invasives. The best course of action against invasive species is trying to stop the spread of the plants in the first place. By their nature, they reproduce with ease, so it's very important when surveying or removing these invasives, we don't accidentally spread fragments of the plant or their seeds to other locations. Good biosecurity practice is essential, and the best way to do this is by following the check, clean, dry advice. Thames 21 is on a quest to get invasive species out of urban waterways, and anyone who cares about their local environment can help us. You can join our citizen scientist team by recording sightings of invasive plants in your area. Sign up today and find out how the data you collect can help catchment-wide action.